What's going on, everybody? My name is Ozzy, and I'm back with part night, part two of night four. Like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell. As always, I greatly appreciate it. So what's this? Pick it up. There we go.
Perhaps the best way to explain this cursed situation is to start with the social integration project. It was our duty as scientists to find a cure for the poor souls that were afflicted by severe mental illness and to nurture them back into society. I always used to be against using humans as experimental test subjects, but this was different. It had a promise of a bright future for curing mental illness. However, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. By injecting a series of our newly created drugs into the patients, our hope was to completely erase any signs of mental illness by resetting their psyche. As you might have noticed, the land above us had a secret purpose, which was to act as the final testing ground for integrating our cured patients back into society. After many tests and drug injections later, our first patient was ready to be sent to the surface. To me, he seemed like a normal, happy, genuine person, but if that would have been the case, well, I wouldn't be sitting here in my last moments writing these pages.
I think we have gotten this one before. I will say this though. The game did not save from the first playthrough in the part one, and I don't know what would happen with that. However, we did get the vacuum tube, so I did have to restart and get everything back to where I was, and here we are, as you can see. I got the vacuum tube. Now, I think the game is glitched, because you can see I'm not making any footsteps, even if I do this. And I just kind of fixed it. Joy.
Humidity levels detected.
Yeah.
Electronic systems are at risk of moisture damage.
Ooh, that scared me. That's okay. A page that's similar to Michael's pages, but is signed by Susan Migla. However, the daily damage, only a single paragraph can remain intact. One of our last meetings was about determining how to killing the patients. HIPAA! Someone call HIPAA! We had to choose between starving them to death or drugging them with untested drugs. The drugs were one of the main options, but required very high doses, and their effect on the patients would have been absolutely horrific. Complete mental breakdown with nervous system degradation and purulent skin rash. Either option was civilized, but in the end, we chose starvation. Although it took more time, at least it required less of our involvement. It least horrible way to die. I don't know about that, but at least their last moments were not as gruesome as they would have been by using the drugs.
Post-emergency protocol active. Current situation classified as
Schmemko.
normal.
Just seeing if there's any of those pieces in here. Doesn't look like it. Is that something? No. Now I know this monster hears sound. Now I'm not exactly sure where he is. Library, power room, and storage room. Went to the storage. I'm going slow, nothing here. Okay. So we can walk over that stuff without it going. That's something new. This way, library and power room. I do have to go back to the library. That's the last place I left off in the first initial playthrough. So maybe we do have to be quiet. Sounds like the monster's straight ahead. Oh, he's right there. Look like he's stuck. But it did not attract him, so that's good. It's going to very slowly make my way over this way. I don't know how far he could hear, but this is very echoey. So I assume he does not have echolocation, but I'm not going to risk it. Faintly hear him.
A long period
I
blackout
think we've
was
already read that,
detected.
so I'm just going to kind of.
Approximately minus 121 years, 4 months, 26 days, 14 hours, 7 minutes, and 4 seconds.
I wonder if it's random every time for the pieces. Because it was over here. Oh, there it is. Maybe it's not random. That's a good thing, I would assume. We got the capacitor. All right. Tab.
What I'm about to tell you is something even I don't know the full extent of. During our first surface test, the reports indicated that everything was going as planned. Despite the early success, eventually we received a distress transmission from our observer that our patient had apparently snapped due to an unknown reason, returning him to his horrid mental state. I can only wonder at what caused it. Either something must have provoked a traumatizing memory in the patient's subconscious, or it had to do with our drugs. Shortly
Or
after,
both.
our underground facility was locked down as part of Revival's emergency protocol. The last thing we were told was to await further instruction from Revival. After a few days of radio silence, we started to question whether someone would ever come for us.
Lockdown status has been lifted. Await further instructions from the base or
All
report to
right.
your SRT.
I think that's it for this area. I wonder if we could somehow like trap the monster in here and then like close the door on him. Would he be able to get out? Not sure. But I don't necessarily want to try either. Trying to wait till I can hear for the footsteps. It's very faint. I get like trying to like keep the tension up with this monster guy and having to move very slowly, but it's also very, very tedious. It's gonna kind of go this way. Power library, library power. I'm gonna take this long way here. Just kind of trying to dodge all of those. I couldn't think of what I was doing. I'm concentrating very much. Trying to arouse him.
Emergency has been classified as B2 by the RSR protocol.
Subject self. I assume he's glitched, but again, I don't want to like move and then him be released, quote unquote. So let's see over this way. I'm not gonna lie though, it takes a little bit of the scaries out, knowing that he's just like just walking in that same spot. Follow the light. Okay. I didn't think there was going to be one of these guys. Figured it was going to have to go this way.
Electronic systems are at risk of moisture damage.
Got a living table. Alright. Can I get this bad boy now?
Someone just entered
Each
the
day
facility.
felt like an eternity. I imagine this is what prison feels like, but worse. There were only 4 staff members and 6 patients. Our supplies were dwindling rapidly, and patients' conditions weren't getting any better either. The team of scientists I had once known quickly turned hostile towards each other. Fights over rations broke out, and uncertainty about the patients grew stronger every day. Unfortunately, they showed no signs of progress. In fact, many were regressing. Their future would rest upon what the group was willing to sacrifice for them. With attrition starting to set in, we had to determine a course of action to ensure long-term survival. As far as what had been going on up on the surface, I'm pretty sure the police had investigated the island at some point, but most likely Revival cooperated with the government to cover up their dirty deeds. Bastards. They were the ones who cast us into this awful nightmare. Now, in the 11th hour, in this grim situation, it was up to me to find a way to lead our broken group out of this misery.
Okay. Map? Nope. Wrong button. And now I gotta flee. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Never mind the music. Just keep calm. And he's gone. Awesome. Perfect. It's a little interesting area. Like I said, I didn't think I was gonna have to flee or do anything like that. But onwards we go. Into lounge room. I don't know. Oops. I was not paying attention. I don't know if we can get in here. Surely can. Can we open these? No, we cannot. Is that shot for a reason? No, it's just a reflective surface. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Definitely not going to push that.
A long period blackout was detected.
Yeah, no one
Approximately
cares.
minus 121 years, 4 months, 26 days, 14 hours, 7 minutes, and 4 seconds.
That's a little tedious. Anything over here? Alright, I'm going to not... Seems like it's okay for now. A shortcut, perhaps? Subject cells. I'm gonna have to run again. Something I did not do, so I kind of want to run, but I don't really want to run either. Once we get in here, we'll see what we can move around freely. Okay, this is part of our dream. I remember you having like to close the doors between each room. There we go. Come on. Oh, they got me. No. I was doing so well. I was like, where am I? Am I at the beginning? Of course I am. Meeting room, let's go here. Since it's away from everything. Walk freely, don't have to skip around. Kill the patients with drugs, too many doses required. Direct contact too dangerous. Lock them up safe. No confrontation, small risk. Pages similar to Michael's pages, but blah blah blah. We tried everything to get out of this cursed facility. Our last option was to try to crack the concrete around the main entrance, making the metal doors loose and busting them out. Unfortunately, our hopes dwindled Once we removed the plaster layer from the wall, there was a thick steel layer reinforcing the entire wall. With our resources, it would have been impossible for us to do any damage to it. The manual wheel lock has the only thing unlocked to maintain metal doors, but is located on the other side of the door. Unless someone comes to save us from the surface, we're trapped in here for good. Interesting. Just trying to see if there's the part that doesn't look like it. I'm stuck. Water room, lounge, and subject cells where we just were. Just a little bit quiet here. Go on number 2 first, I guess. Now, what do we got? Pick it up. Why won't you pick it up? We just need an amplifier. All right. That number 5. Yep.
What the current situation led to is something that will haunt me till my last breath. In order to keep the remaining staff alive, a tough decision had to be made. The biggest problem was the patients. They were draining our already minuscule resources with worsening mental conditions. It was dangerous to keep them alive. It became clear that they had to die. I hated that conclusion. It was morally wrong for me to decide who should live or who should die. But the odds were against them, and there was no other way. I fought for a quick and tortureless death for them.
As they should have.
No one was able to muster the courage to kill the patients directly. So, we sealed off the cell rooms, took their rations for ourselves, and left them to die.
That's terrible.
I'll never forget how the patients screamed and cried for help in the most horrific, deeply unsettling ways. 3 days after locking them in, I could hear them scraping, banging, and breaking things in their cells. Listening to that made me feel like my skin was peeling off my bones, and I couldn't sleep for weeks.
Try months.
This lasted 15 days, and then it faded away. We had gained supplies that would last us a while, but couldn't look at anyone in the eyes anymore. Then it was just us 4 left.
4 left, huh? This is the last room. Go back to the call it the 6, 7, 8 doors room. Check out the water room. Yeah, it looks quite huge, in fact. Let's go this way.
Raising water pressure detected. Please wind the water valves to prevent a hydraulic explosion.
I'm gonna lose, I already know.
Water pressure at a critical level.
Did I get it? Okay, that was... Ooh, that was intense. Or maybe I didn't get it. Oh well. IBM said IBM. I get it. Can't click anything there. I do believe once I get all the pieces, I might have to put them there. All right. I'm right now. Which already been to. I guess the subject cells. That's the last room I gotta go to. We gotta get it. Going pens. Close it. Okay, we got it. Ooh. My heart is pounding. It's the last piece.
That's the last one. Time to get the hell out of here.
Exit the underground and get back to the surface. Oh, thank God. You know, if that thing chases me. Maybe. The entrance. I'm just trying to be kind of calm. There's the exit. Just want to be quite near here. Get that little loud crunch. Okay, we're done with that little abyss area. Of course, I knew that was coming. course I fell. Oh, so good. Well, let's try it again. Oh, come on. All right, I'm gonna get this done off camera, and I'll BRB. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I think I did it. I think we're good. Music is intense. Got it. Yes. And it was at the exact same run, so I didn't necessarily need to go off camera, but it's whatever. Saved you, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds. Oh, man. My heart just the whole time.
Hey, wait. John, please don't go. Hear me out. Please, just unlock the door.
I think you'll be comfortable here for a nice long time, Ethan.
No, please, John, you don't understand. You've got to let me out. She has the second key.
You really think I can trust the person who most likely just tried to harm me? No. I think you'll stay in this cell for good.
God damn it, John. I didn't kill a single person on this forsaken island. Nor did I attempt to hurt you down there. I tried to get you to cooperate.
Uh-huh.
No. You just wanted to have me under control so that I wouldn't do anything against your interests. Am I right? Am I right?
If you would have listened to me on the radio and wouldn't have run away from me down there, we would have had a chance to talk things through. Listen, this is not even the main concern now. It's Daisy. There is something seriously wrong with her. We still have a chance to take care of her. It's that syringe that she got stabbed with. Ever since then, she's completely changed and become more radical. I'm worried that she might go further than she already has.
There's nothing to talk through. I've heard enough of your lies already. Even if that's true, I'll make sure that neither of you or Revival will kill me.
So that's what you're up to. You're going to try to call for help on the radio and establish contact with the outside? And you think you'll actually succeed?
Hasn't this damn company done enough already? How many people have to die and suffer in Revival's shadow? This is my only chance to put an end to this.
Science has always demanded sacrifice. What do a few lives mean in the grander scheme of things? Think about the greater good, and think of all that Revival has already achieved. And you just want to throw it all away. Thankfully, Revival has taken precautions for reckless individuals like you, John.
Sure.
There's nothing you can do to stop the inevitable. I've read your file. I know everything about you, John Heron. I know why you were sent here in the first place. I even know the final chapter of your story.
No, you don't, because I'm writing it.
Importantly,
Bum, bum,
I
bum.
know what you
Enough! Don't you dare mention that ever again. I will put an end to this myself.
John, we're in the middle of nowhere. The only signal you'll ever receive on that radio will come from Revival.
We'll see.
We will. We will. I do have a theory about that little robot thing that the doctor gave me. I think it's Revival that's the ones watching me. I noticed if you don't pay attention to the little robot guy, I forget his name, AB, MB, whatever, he grows increasingly more agitated. So, we'll see how that goes. Okay, I could not get up there for the life of me, but we got it. Click the damn thing.
All right. Let's get this fixed. There, that should do. Now let's see who's out there.
9.88.
This is Pine Tree Island. Does anyone copy? Hello, this is Pine Tree Island. Does anyone read me? Is anyone out there? Anyone? Please, this is an emergency! Huh? What's
Revival
this?
OS. Feel that in my ears.
Attention. This is Revival's emergency system. Your emergency transmission was already sent. Revival is aware of the situation. Please do not broadcast the signal again. An evacuation transport is on its way. This radio equipment will self-destruct in 3,
What?
2, 1.
No. No.
Oh, that was like a boom.
Shit. That was my last chance to escape from Revival. How the hell do they already know what was going on? Fuck. What do I do now?
Why did you lock up my partner, John? How rude.
Rude my ass.
And did you actually try to call for help on that radio?
John, I told you the only signal you'd ever get on that radio would be from Revival. Oh, and thank you, Daisy, for letting me out.
Uh-oh.
You do know that contacting outsiders during secret research is high treason against the company, right?
Treason? They lop my head
I'm
off?
afraid it's no longer optional to keep you alive, John.
Right. So you two are teaming up against me. I do admit, you two make a really good team, honestly. Despite the fact that one of you is trying to turn against the other. Isn't it right, Ethan?
What's he talking about?
What an act, John. Don't listen to that liar. He's trying to divide us and create a diversion.
Of course, Ethan. Of course I'm lying. Why on earth would you want to ditch Daisy to work with me? It's not like you didn't beg to let you out, just so we could team up against her.
Is this true?
What?
It's a double
No,
cross!
of course not. You really believe that nonsense he's spitting out? Give me a break.
Well, all the proof was up there, where one can see everything. The emergency system. When I turned on the power to the radio, the emergency system did too, automatically locking the radio system to a specific frequency. When it connected, it showed a message saying that it had already been used to send an emergency signal. Now, it is possible that poor Mark was the one who tried to send the emergency signal first, but I feel like that wasn't the case. I think one of you might know better. But if it was really Ethan, then wow, Ethan lost confidence in Daisy really quick.
Shut up! Daisy, let's not waste our time with this. If we want to kill him, we have to do it before they arrive. Daisy?
Uh-oh, Ethan.
You didn't have faith in me?
What? No! I have faith in you. I've always had faith in you.
You got scared, and you lost faith in me.
That's not true.
It's true, Ethan!
You couldn't handle what was going on. Do you believe something is not right with me?
I think you're fine. There's nothing wrong.
Your actions speak otherwise. I see. That's why you didn't kill him down there right away. It all makes sense now.
Daisy, listen.
Do you know how it feels? When someone betrays you? When someone turns their back against you? Not caring at all for you?
Goodbye, Ethan.
Come on, stop it. Where is this even coming from? Remember what we're assigned here for. We're supposed to work together.
All my life, I've been pushed around and used like a doll. It was so hard for me to change. I always lacked self-confidence and strength. But now it's different. I feel like I've broken free from the chains that kept me tied down for so long. For the first time in my life, I feel alive.
Daisy, please, think about this.
I'm in charge, you understand me? I fight for myself, and I will not let anyone push me aside ever again. Ever! Those who do stand in my way and let me
Oh, they stabbed him. I don't know with what, or if he even stabbed. Inky blackness in the abyss. 7 a.m. Keep it cool, yeah! We survived night 4. Woo, 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 woo. What a beautiful morning it is. Oh! Maybe not. Oh, why do you gotta end it like that? Ooh. To be concluded. And 5 years from now, in the full release. Bum, bum, bum. Thank you for playing early access of Try to Fall Asleep. We hope that you enjoyed the first 4 nights of the game that we've released so far, and hopefully Night 4 was worth the long wait. Working on this game has been an amazing experience for us, and we can't wait to dive deep into the last 2 nights and deliver a truly satisfying conclusion to the game and its story. The last 2 nights will be released together in one big update. When the full release update goes live, the game will transition from early access into full release. Everyone who purchases early access version of the game will get the last 2 nights for free. Cha-ching! And the game will automatically update to the full release version. Before the full release update, we also plan to do a smaller yet important update to polish the first 4 nights, update some of the models and animations, as well as new features like key rebinding, official controller support, and Steam Cloud saves. Awesome. Please visit our Steam news page for more details. Tab. We'll see you on the flip side. Saw that right at the end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I really enjoyed Night 4. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed Night 4 as well. And in memory of Joseph Petrie, a great dad who always loved his family. Well, that's very nice. Anyways, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell. As always, I greatly appreciate it. But I will catch you guys on that continue click. Auf Wiedersehen.